What's up, guys? Today we have an urgent video about Hex. So Pulse Chain 2.5 is launching very soon in the coming days, which means that we are at least under a month, or at least under 2 months away from Pulse Chain releasing fully. There have been some issues with Pulse Chain v3. It's not an open source, so we're gonna have to either figure out a way to make our own proprietary or figure out a way to get the liquidity out of Uniswap v3. Maybe contact their dev team and work out something like that, or find out another way of diverting liquidity. But this has been very bullish for Hex. I mean, we've seen Hex kind of fall off a little bit. We've fallen below some pretty key support lines. But as soon as we hit around 10 cents, which I think we really wicked down to 9 cents, we bounced back up to 11, almost 12 cents, which if you check Dex Vision, it's really almost like 13. So we are showing some support here. We are getting some positive volume, about 23 million positive volume, which was much higher than when we had our previous pump. Our previous pump actually was at 48, so I'm misspoken, my apologies. But we are making some very, very solid support lines here. We need to break above at least 14 cents to consider it being bullish and not being in a bearish trend anymore. Hex has been fleeting because people have been very impatient with Pulse Chain. I mean, to be fair, people who sacrificed for Pulse have been sacrificed for almost 3 months at least. So they've been waiting a very long time, and this run up was created by the sacrifice, and when the sacrifice ended, it just fleeted. And then when we had a reversal and the run up to PulseX sacrifice, we then had another deflating thing. So when we have Pulse Chain launch, I mean, we're going to see these same fractals play out, but even more exponential, because we will have a finished product that we'll be using. We will have an ecosystem. And if we take a look at Hedron for a good example of what could possibly still be in store for Hex, even at these late stages, Hedron did a 1400x, almost 1300x, which is a 13x. So Hex can still do a 10x at these market cap levels. Obviously, cryptocurrency markets will have to grow, and liquidity pools will have to grow, and Hex's wallet holders and stakers will have to grow. But it is growing substantially each and every day. No matter what happens to price, the holders, the stakers, it's all increasing. There's exposure, there's more money coming into it. You can check Uniswap 3.3 for up-to-date liquidity times about everything. It's different than other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin doesn't have this much transparency. You ask the average Bitcoin holder, they don't know the total value locked in Bitcoin. They don't know the liquidity in Bitcoin. Yes, a lot of people will buy your Bitcoin, but a lot of people will also buy your Hex. You can buy and sell your Hex. You can stake your Hex. You can earn money from staking your Hex. You can accumulate Hex. Okay, you can sacrifice and earn 10,000 points to every dollar sacrificed if you had gotten it on time. So it's all about catching Hex and its ecosystem. There's PulseX, there's Pulse Chain, and there's Hex. You have 3 great assets created by Richard Hart that can make you potentially very, 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 very rich. Okay, it's not just people who got in early that made it rich. Okay, everyone in Bitcoin's entire period, if they had just held long enough, would have made rich. It's not just the people who got in at 0.1 cent or $1 or $100 or 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I mean, it's all dependent about when you sell. Okay, and if you want to sell, if you're a true holder, you don't sell. You don't buy an asset intending to sell. You hold it for years and years and years to come. And also remember, when you sell these assets, you lose slippage, you can ruin the asset that you're selling, and that you also create a taxable event. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just stake for 15 years and maybe just do 5 years if you don't want to do 15 years? But then you don't have to worry about, if you gain, say your Hex goes from 100,000 to 1 million in that 5 years, you don't have to worry about taxes until those 5 years are up, and then you claim the staking. And even then, staking is not taxable, they said, Joe Biden. So I mean, look into it, look into the taxes. Okay, and looking into scooping up some Hex, because it is very, very cheap at 9 cents. Okay, from 9 cents to 50 is almost a 5x at least. It's from 9 cents to 45 cents is a 5x. And so it's almost a 6x if we go back to 55, so just get ready, stake long, buy big bags, You know, don't look at the price chart, look at the wallet holders, look at how much it's increasing. Go on Apex or apphex.com, go on lookintohex.com, go on Twitter. Just don't look at the price charts, okay? Only look at the price charts when you want to buy. Why sit and fret? There's life. You're just lucky to be alive. This has been Monetary Recap, guys. I hope you enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Look out for our Discord channel that we'll be launching soon. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great night and enjoy yourselves and make some money in the markets, of course.